Welcome to the Millionaire Car Salesman Podcast, the #1 resource for automotive sales professionals, managers, and owners to learn how to make money, accumulate wealth, and to all out ball out in the auto industry. And now your hosts, Sean V. Bradley and L.A. Williams.
Hey everybody, this is L.A. Williams, and I am here with the Millionaire Car Salesman, and I do mean Millionaire Car Salesman. Listen, I'm excited for this podcast, and so I'll introduce you to our guest in just a moment. But first, I want to introduce you to my co-host with the most, my main man, Mr. Sean V. Bradley. Say what's up, Sean.
What's up, people?
Man, we are really excited to be. I mean, this is our very first. This is basically the pilot.
The
podcast,
first.
right? And it's the Millionaire Car Salesman.
The Millionaire
podcast.
Car Salesman, people.
And what we're going to be doing.
Hold on. It's not the 100,000-aire car salesman. You feel me? Because people be just straight perpetrating out there. This is the Millionaire Car Salesman with all them zeros.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. So we're going to be discussing, as I said in the introduction, making money in the automotive industry. Right?
Not just the automotive industry. Our audience is automotive industry.
Okay.
However, people work hard to make money. But with our podcast, we're going to show them how to not only work hard to make money, but how to make money work for them, which is going to go into out of the automotive industry.
Mm-hmm. That's absolutely phenomenal. So that's good stuff. So let me just go ahead and introduce you to our guest because this guy is absolutely phenomenal. Man, he's straight out of Springfield, PA. Selling Hondas, but listen, he's definitely the millionaire car salesman. This guy sells over 100 cars a month. You guys realize what's the average?
9.6.
9.6.
Not even 10.
And he's doing over 100. I think his record is 137. Is that right, guess?
137. Absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
So listen. Some of you know his voice, but if you don't, I'm gonna break it down to you. I'm gonna just listen. This guy he has his own university. What's the name of it?
Who's Next University?
Who's next?
University. So I'm telling you, you guys are about to embark on a great conversation. Let me introduce you all to Mr. Frank Crinite.
How's everybody doing out there today? All right.
What's up? Okay.
So these are the millionaire car salesmen. Listen, I'm the blind phone master, so I'll have my moment of shine, but I really want to hear the two of you all just have a conversation about the automotive industry, whatever you think our listeners need to hear. Go ahead.
Well, I'm going to start because, it was so funny because Frank's in the office. He's in the studio today. And Frank turned around and he respectfully checked me. He checked me, bro. I'm the host with the mostest. Like you said, I got my Beetlejuice on, fam. He turned around and said, he's like, listen, you might be the millionaire car salesman, but I actually made this money from selling cars. And I was like, put some fire on that.
Absolutely.
So if you think about it, there's a couple of different things that I want to get out of here. So our audience is automotive professionals. That doesn't mean just car salesmen or car saleswomen. You could be F&I, you could be in fixed ops. It's for the automotive industry. But there is a distinction. I became a millionaire not from selling cars. Unfortunately, I was only 100,000-aire. When I was selling cars,
but you turned it into something bigger, and that's what's important. You got the money working for you, and you put the base down, and now look at you.
But what you've done,
Yes.
for me to become a millionaire using the United States of America, Canada, and Russia as my selling field is one thing. And I definitely appreciate the respect and the courtesy on that comment. However, for you to turn around and make millions of dollars in Springfield, Pennsylvania, selling cars on the showroom floor, what?
God bless America.
What is it, over
It's a great country.
12,000?
Last count, it's over 12,000. I'm going to recount it. I think it actually might be a little bit higher than that. But
12,000 in 19 years.
Yo, Dub.
2019.
And for the people to understand, his real name is L.A. Dub. His professional name, his industry name is L.A. Williams, but L.A. Dub. I'm going to call him Dub. That's what I'm talking about. That's not like somebody else. So, Dub, listen to me. We were just talking about this before, and you know what I was thinking about is if you guys just, listen to this, how many people have been born since the history of human beings? I'm talking about like right after the dinosaurs left,
right.
And what? There's right now, there's like what, 7 billion people alive
Absolutely.
like now, today in 2019. So if you think about in the last thousands and thousands of years, I mean, Jesus was what, 2019 years ago. So how many billions of people existed? Now, Frank, to your knowledge, right? How many people since the history of man, I'm talking about planet Earth, you know, type stuff, actually have done what you've done?
Sold more cars than me. I can count of two. It might be a couple more, but I can count of two. But you never know how many camels they were selling back then either. Right?
No, I didn't say camels. I said cars.
Transportation.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't say horse and buggies. That's my.
We'll have to
That's
start
my
at the
point.
Model T if we're starting with cars.
But that's my whole point,
Yeah.
though. You know what I mean? Like that's my point. There's no way they sold as many camels as you sold. You know what I mean? Cars. I mean, that's a lot of camels.
2 humps or one.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Yeah. Yo, but I bet you. You know what? If you were selling camels, bro, you would
I'd
turn
be
around
the
and
best
have
camel salesman in history. Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what you got to do.
And see, and that's what I love. It's the whole I audition to be the best. It's like this is what the mindset is.
Right.
So how do because that's what our listeners really want. They want to be the best. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Well, it all starts with mindset. You have to believe that you can actually get to the levels that I'm at right now before you can ever get there. So
Yeah.
you can't go in ho hum and just walk around and people aren't going to want to hang out with you. I tell everybody before I leave the house in the morning, I high five the mirror. Boom! I love being me. You got to get that mindset right. High five the kids. Like I'm getting broadcast for a 76ers game, like they're calling my name out. Team Frank, Team Natalie.
Nice.
Kiss the wife, run out, throw on some. There you go. Throw on some BPM or some
Right.
old school rap and get my mindset right on the way in, just so I'm fired up. I'm
Quick,
not listening
Tupac or Biggie? Quick.
Oh, it's Tupac.
Oh no!
I know. I knew you were
Okay.
What?
Gentlemen.
What?
Biggie's the
Biggie.
best storyteller, but Tupac is the best
Yeah,
rapper.
listen.
That's a whole nother
Listen.
podcast.
Yeah, that is. I'm just saying, man. Team Frank is on Tupac. Team Sean V.
Machiavelli.
Bradley is absolutely Biggie. Brooklyn. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm probably
We're
straight
gonna
down the
come
middle. So
together.
here's the thing. So first of all, Frank, you just hit us with some super duper power nuggets. First of all, you said you high five the mirror.
And it's not to be cocky. It's not to, look at myself and, it's to get your mindset right. If you don't love being you, nobody's going to love being with you, right? So you have to get the mindset right. You got to get the energy levels up. You got to get the endorphins, firing, and people will feel that. You can feel that energy when you walk up to somebody and introduce yourself to them, or somebody's calling you on the phone. You already have that energy in your voice, that that willingness to go the extra mile for everybody. People can feel that.
Yeah. And then the other thing I heard you say is that you'll never outperform your belief level. Can both of you guys? I know you can talk about that.
That's the truth. I mean, if you can't believe, then you can't achieve. The old saying. It's like I was listening to Nick Foles the other day, and he says, he lives in the moment. He doesn't let the moment get too big for him, and that's really the way that I do things. Like I don't take on this whole that I'm going to try to sell. I'm going to sell as many cars as I possibly can. Everyone that's in front of me, I'm going to come up with a systematic plan to do it, and we're going to believe that we can get there at every single level that we grow at. So just can't let the moment get too big for you.
So, question for you, both of you. Can you name LA a silver medalist in the Olympics?
No.
There you go. Frank, do you know off the top of your head a silver medal in Olympics?
No.
Okay, neither do I. And you know what else? Who cares?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? That's the whole point. Right. If you're not first, you're last when it comes to making money.
Right.
And again, what Frank said to me when we decided to turn around and come up with this business relationship was, Sean, I don't know how to lose. And I was like, damn.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
It's my biggest asset. I really don't know how to lose. It's just the drive in me is going to figure out a way to win. Somebody might be bigger, stronger, faster, smarter, better looking, have more assets, have more whatever. I'm going to figure out a way to win. So that's the determination in me.
Well, all right. So for the question that everybody wants to know, I mean, I want to have this set up where people can tweet us. I mean, they can, just send us all types of, just so we can ask the questions that people want to know. But I know people want to know the answer to this
I don't want to
question.
ask the question. I'm going to jump in.
Okay.
I don't want to ask
I got
because this is not car sales 101. This is the millionaire car sales. I want to talk about money. This is our first program.
Hey, you got
okay,
it.
that's right. It's money.
I love it.
And so what I want to talk about is this, Frank, I agree with you and I disagree with you.
Sure.
You said it's not all about the money. And again, on a professional level, I disagree. Okay. And
It just can't be about the money in the moment.
There you go.
Yes.
You can't be on the line to win the game trying to shoot the free throw and you're worried about your contract. But in the end result, you hit that free throw, your contract's going to be there for you when you won the championship. So, and you got to get that working for you. You just can't think about the money when you're in the moment, or it would screw my mindset up 100%.
No. That is a 1,000%
That's the best way
qualifier because when people hear you say something, because there's not a ton of information about you and your success, you're very quiet. And if they hear that, they're like, well, it's not about the money. And I'm like, oh, hell no, that's not what he means. And because here's the thing. In car sales, most people are in here by accident or desperation. Other than the Lucky Sperm Club, the people that are the dealer principal's daughter or son or something like that, most people are in here because it's, they didn't know what else to do. They needed money, they needed a job, and they could make some money. But the reality is that people don't go up when they're little kids and say, Mom, Dad, when I grow up, not everybody, maybe some people do, but not everybody goes and says, I'm going to grow up to be a car salesman because I like people.
I always wanted to be a businessman. I didn't really know what that meant, but I just always wanted to be a businessman.
You want to be successful.
I didn't know that at the time. I just knew I wanted to wear a shirt and tie to work, and I wanted to be a businessman. Like I said, when I was 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, I couldn't conceptualize what that actually meant.
Nice.
And even when I got into car sales, I couldn't conceptualize that I was actually a businessman when I first started until I started thinking about it like it was my own business and start running it like the Piazzas who I work for, pay all the overhead, supply all the inventory, supply them with all the employees, and all I have to do is worry about Frank Crinite Honda basically under their umbrella and just work it like it's my own business. Treat my clients like they're my own, treat the inventory like it's my own, and make money like it's my own.
But did you grow up and say the words, I want to be a car salesman because I like people?
Never.
Okay, that's my point. I want to make that crystal clear for everybody listening. People are in car sales because they want to make money, or they need to make money, or both. Agree or disagree?
Agreed.
Okay, so that's what I try to get through, and I want to talk about this because it's part of the mindset. Sure. I mean, because you could like people, you could be honorable, you could be altruistic even, but there's other careers that you could get into, like FEMA, the Red Cross, volunteering at the senior citizens home, and I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just trying to say that's not why you work at a car dealership.
There's so much money to be made in this industry.
If
you do it the right way and you have a long-term outlook on everything.
Man, a blind guy's making money in the industry. You can't tell me.
That's right. He's a talented blind guy at that, too.
That you can't make money in this industry. So here's what I want to say.
I don't offense because you're demeaning blind people right here. Okay, because let me just tell you, there's ex-convicts, there's ex-drug addicts, ex-alcoholics, there's people that found Jesus that are making millions in the car industry. Let me explain to you and Frank, I would like your opinion on this. I believe that there's very few careers in the fucking world that's going to allow you to turn around and make as much money as you can earn and not discriminate. Because most car dealerships now, again, if you're a weirdo and you grab booties and you don't belong anywhere.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? But if you turn around and you made a stupid mistake when you were a kid or you did this and that, this is the most forgiving industry. They don't care if you're blind, dude. I'm telling you right now, if I'm as a GM and you can sell cars, I wouldn't give a shit if you were in a wheelchair, blind, and you had one arm. You know what I mean?
I'd let you drive a demo. Yes. It'd be good to go.
Well, listen, my whole point is if I can do it, you can do it. So here's the thing, guys, because we got, it's the pilot, right? We got less than 5 minutes less than. So in the closeout, I just want to make sure that you guys get all the points that you want to get out. Share with the audience what you want them to know.
Frank, I want you to be able to articulate to the audience how profound the car industry has been for you monetary wise, and not just the number of millions of dollars, but because you are able to earn as much money as you can earn, how is your quality of life for yourself, for your family, for charities? What has that meant?
Well, for the charity part, it allows me to give back unbelievably, not just with money, but with my time. So, people are always like, man, you must live at the dealership, 7 days a week. Well, when I first started, you can't get to the levels that I'm at without grinding in the beginning. So, I hashtag out all the time, family first, and Frankless Fridays, and that is the way it is. I do it 5 days a week, sell, anywhere from 100 plus cars a month, whatever it is on a given month. But it's 5 days a week now, but that's not how it started. It started out with the grind, getting it in every day, shaking as many hands as I can, kissing as many babies as I can, pretending like I was running for office. I was looking for votes. I was looking for everybody's vote. So now at this point, I can, with the money that I made, accumulated, I can put that in other businesses. So we have rental properties that I have a partner with. I'm doing flips. You always got 1 or 2 flips going on. We have a small business lending company that we formed. We just formed a charity that we have 15 local entrepreneurs that we're setting up next Tuesday to come together. So this way it's not just a give back during Christmas once a year for a toy drive, which is great. Love doing it, but I feel it's an entrepreneur's, we have to give back just as much, if not more, to the community than what we actually take from it or reward from it. So at this point in my career, I've been set up financially enough from the car industry that I've branched out enough that I don't necessarily have to rely just on the car industry money anymore, even though it's the biggest part of my check as we talk now. But going forward, it allows me a lot of freedoms. Let's put it that way. We don't want for anything.
So again, if I'm understanding, so for the audience, is that it's not just the actual money to buy like shiny, diamonds and crazy stuff like that. It allows you freedom. That's the first thing that I want to gravitate for. You said time, but time equals freedom to me, where you don't have to sit there and grind so you can afford Christmas presents. Right. You can turn around and do the things, whether it's charity, whether it's for Frank, for yourself, whether it's for your family. Money allows you opportunities, because so many people, do you realize that the United States, if you Google this, LA, the average American is 4 paychecks away from being homeless.
Right. So the one thing they should almost teach you in just about any business when you're getting into it, just like they should teach in school, is how to invest your money, how not to waste it. Because I see a lot of guys come in and they start selling cars, and they're making big money. They get to that 6-figure mark, and it's not really what you make, it's how much you save so you can invest it. Like, I never want $1 million sitting in my checking account. I want that money out on the street, making as much money as it possibly can for me, so I don't have to worry about making a paycheck every single week.
Yeah, being licensed in finance, that is absolutely the number one thing to be taught, is that money is a seed, and it's meant to be planted and go out and grow for you more money. So that's excellent stuff, y'all. Yeah. So man, so this was absolutely amazing. I really appreciate you being here, Frank. I'm just gonna shake his hand, and we're on video and all that good stuff. I really hope that everyone got a tremendous amount out of this. And if not, listen, we'll be back again for additional episodes. So make sure you check us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you like it, you love it, you want more of it, then don't wait for the next money show. Just go to BradleyOnDemand.com and take your career to the next level.